I can't understand why a motherfucker would disrespect OGs like that. And then people will sit there and let them do it.
What is good, RIZZLE fam? DJ Akademiks is undoubtedly one of the loudest and most popular hip-hop bloggers on the internet. But ever since he made a couple of shady comments on some of the rap veterans, he's been under a lot of pressure. So much so that he's got a whole bunch of people coming for him, and one of them is none other than Spice1, who's really coming for Akademiks' throat. But what comments did Ak really make that has got the whole industry angry? The YouTube and Twitch rap commentary giant DJ Akademiks has been in the recent headlines, and not for the best of reasons. See, DJ Ak usually thinks pretty carefully about every single thing he says online. Not only does he have the reputation in the music industry, but he's also connected with a lot of artists too. One wrong word and all kinds of trouble might be coming his way. But it seems like this time he really slipped. See, during one of his Twitch live stream sessions, DJ Ak touched on the topic of making money in the music industry. As he's quite knowledgeable in the music game and well aware of all the different types of protocols that the artists had to go through during their career, he knows a thing or two when it comes to this topic. For example, he talked about NBA YoungBoy and the rumor that he's made roughly $100 million last year solely off of making music, and he didn't even leave his home.
Granted, YoungBoy's a really top tier artist. You know what the talk in the industry is? YoungBoy made $100 million last year. $100 million. Doesn't tour, doesn't leave his fucking house. He just gets up and just records all day and puts out music whenever. Granted, he does really, really good. But $100 million. Music is fucking different.
The point Ak was trying to make is that the music industry is not what it used to be back in the day. Artists today are making way more money than those who used to make music just 20, 30 years ago. Because of that, DJ Ak left a pretty controversial comment about the older hip-hop generation. This is what he had to say about it during a live session.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Them old rappers, man, bro, have you seen any of these old rappers who be like, yo, they're the foundation of hip-hop really living good? Them looking really dusty. I kid you not. And then none of y'all try to come for me because I don't either. So I'm just tell y'all the truth.
A comment like that could not go down unnoticed by the legend of the rap game. You'd not believe the number of people who either said something about it personally or had commented on some point about how they felt about what was said. One of the first people in line who was ready to fire shots back at DJ Ak was LL Cool J. He hopped on Instagram Live after a long time of keeping quiet and had a lot to say on DJ Ak's comments.
Don't confuse someone's ability to develop a business model. Don't conflate. In other words, don't think just because somebody knows how to get money or fails to get money that they didn't make a contribution to the culture. This idea that you have to have money or else you don't have any value is a bad idea, and it's kind of like it's a misinformed way of looking at the world and the culture.
As you can already tell, LL Cool J tried to show Ak that he isn't right about what he said. The people who made hip-hop music back in the day did not have managers, financial advisors like some of the artists have today. Plus, it's one thing to be good at making dough and a totally different thing to know how to produce good music or shape the culture with any other type of contribution. The hip-hop culture did not survive thanks to all the people who made money off of music. Rather, it got to the point of where it is today thanks to those who cared about hip-hop culture as a movement. MCs, graffiti artists, breakdancers, etc. Fans totally agree with everything that LL had to say about the so-called ancestors of hip-hop. They left comments of support all over the video that he uploaded. One of them even read, "So many artists are blessed to get this money because of what our legends fought for. Well said. Thank you for your beacon of light to the blind." But it wasn't only fans who perceived this comment from DJ Ak as one of ignorance. Some hip-hop goats found this video too, and they also had a bunch of things to say. Busta Rhymes, DJ Premier, Royce da 5'9", and Pharoah Monch were just a handful of the pioneers who approved of the message that LL Cool J sent. Royce da 5'9" said, "Man, people just saying anything at this point. You're the perfect person to place perspective on this one." And the legendary producer DJ Premier said that there's always going to be someone who's going to diminish the hard work that people LL and others of his cloth put in. It's just a gimmick and there's nothing to worry about. We will keep the building blocks up always. Clowns always show their tricks. However, there are also those who address the negative comment from Ak in a totally different way. As a matter of fact, if Ak were in the studio when Spice One talked about his take on the whole situation, Spice would have probably smacked the hell out of him. See, Spice One was hella pissed about Ak's remark, and he wasn't so polite as LL Cool J or some of the other rap giants who spoke on it too. He had a very serious reaction, and it's one that should really make you think twice about what Ak said. According to Spice, he's not only ignorant, but he's ungrateful too. This is what Spice said.
Like that DJ Akademiks bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta speak on that shit over and over again because I can't understand why a motherfucker would disrespect OGs like that. Like, and then people will sit there and let them do it. Somebody need to slap the shit out. Nigga, slap this nigga.
But that wasn't all. He completely went off on Ak on this one.
So I mean, it's hard for a motherfucker to sit here and respect any nigga out here that's coming in new nigga, and you can just see it in their face and feel it in their vibe and see it in their eyes that they don't respect us.
Spice also mentioned the fact that DJ Ak never contributed to the hip-hop culture by creating music. He's just some dude in the audience who's getting paid because he's commenting on what's going on, but he's never been in the game himself. If you ask Spice, he's not entitled to speak on such topics without respect for the ones who actually walk the walk. To top it all off, Freddie Gibbs hopped on a freestyle literally just one day after Ak made his comment, and he too had something to say about it. Even though tensions have been rising between Freddie and Ak even before, now Gibbs totally dissed Ak in a seriously nasty line.
About to squeeze Akademiks titties, I love a fat bitch. You a dick in the booty, nigga, go get the strap, bitch.
The diss was unexpected, and it came at the most interesting time, right after Ak dissed some of the people that Freddie adores and looks up to. His fans were not expecting this either. Just look at some of the comments they had. That Akademiks bar caught me off guard. One of the best freestyles Akademiks ever heard. Being an internet personality, DJ Ak quickly soaked in all the allegations and comments that were heading his way. He did not hesitate to talk back and tell all the folks about what exactly was that he meant with that comment. In his episode 135 on Spotify called Letter to LL Cool J, he mentioned quite a few things about last week and everyone who started hating on him. His reply was not what you expected though. He's not backing out, nor is he apologizing to anyone. In fact, he's here to set the record straight and add more arguments to his view. I feel like the last generation, multiple generations of hip-hop artists, has failed the new generation. That's why I think it's the blind leading the blind. That's why I don't think older artists should be criticizing or really have any leg to stand on, even if y'all call yourselves pioneers to criticize how new artists are moving. He also had a message for LL Cool J specifically outside of his podcast. Just a few days ago, he went on another Twitch live and called out LL for making poor decisions in his past and for not educating others on how to make the same mistakes.
Well, I wanted to be an actor. I bet. So a lot of grew up watching you, and they all signed the same up deal 10, 15 years old later after you did. What the fuck did you do, man?
But what y'all think about Spice One going off on DJ Akademiks after this disrespectful comment? Do you think he had the right to slam him like that? Or do you think Ak was right when he spoke about the older generation of artists? Let us know what you think all about it in the comments section below. If you like this video, make sure to check out this next one too. And as always, remember to keep it RIZZLE!